Just had to spend 10 minutes messing about with the bloody functions on the camera before I can even start. That's not a good start to the week, is it? Good morning, welcome to another weekly vlog. It's Monday. I am feeling a little bit ropey. I have been poorly over the weekend. We got back from a lovely trip to Dorchester on Saturday morning, well, Saturday lunchtime we got back, and Saturday evening I had what I originally thought was food poisoning, and on reflection I think it's some sort of sickness bug. I stopped being sick by early Sunday morning, but I just feel very, very, very ropey. Today I am off to Exeter to meet up with Kirsten and also to take my car in for its new windscreen. I don't know if I showed you. I don't know how well you can see this actually. That's where something hit it and then it's radiated out all the cracks all the way around here. It's going to have a whole replacement windscreen and it takes 3 hours and the waiting room's closed, so it fitted in quite well that I was going to Exeter with Kirsten, although I'm not feeling much up to shopping and lunching and generally being chatty and fun. I feel like I have to go really because the car needs doing and I'm going to Bournemouth Thursday, so I will have to, I really need to get it done before then. Anyway, let's chat. Off to Exeter, I will see you when I get there. Oh my goodness, that was fun and games. Kirsten was kindly picking me up from the Autoglass place. I was going to drop my car off at Autoglass and Kirsten was going to pick me up and we were going to drive on into the centre. That's the time. Anyway, I gave her Kirsten the address from Google of Autoglass, used it myself to get there, drove around for 20 minutes. When I got to the road it was supposed to be in, couldn't find it and ended up going into Quick Fit to ask, and Autoglass has moved and they couldn't. To be fair, when I got there and said, why have you moved, why is your address wrong on Google? She said, we don't know how to get it changed on Google. We do send out the correct address in the email we sent you. But I hadn't taken any notice of the address on that, I just Googled it. So yeah, that was fun. Anyway, I've just spoken to Kirsten, who's also looking for Autoglass in the wrong place. Told her where is the right place and she's now on her way. She should be here in a minute. Kirsten's found herself a new pair of shoes.
They're lovely.
They're
it's my size
hideous.
As well. Oh no, a little bit
It's
small.
the quilting.
I know. They've got them in black
just,
as well.
oh, I can barely decide which one to have. We're in Marks and Spencer. I actually quite like those.
Yeah, they're alright.
They're quite nice. Well, I am back from Exeter. My car is fixed. It was lovely to see Kirsten. The weather has been very changeable. Lots of rain and wind. Mostly rain and wind with the odd interspersed tiny bit of sunshine. Feels more like February than May, I have to say. I am still feeling quite ropey. I feel like I look quite pale as well. Yeah, not feeling great at all. I think it's about, what time is it? 3:15. I think I might sit down for an hour with a cup of tea or a glass of water because I'm still feeling really dehydrated. And then I need to do my parcels. So yeah, I'll sit down for an hour and then do some parcels. I think Ashley's cooking dinner tonight. It's like a prawn type thing, I believe, which we were going to have on Saturday night, but I was too busy being violently ill, so we didn't have it. Anyway, yes, it was a nice day. I bought some bits which I will show you. You might see me a bit later But if I'm still feeling like this, it will probably be tomorrow morning, I should think. Back, and it's still Monday. Feeling slightly better now I've had a rest. Primark haul. Primark and a little bit of Superdrug. I bought another of the £4 Primark t-shirt bras. They are so good. I've got one on today that I bought previously, and I think I told you that I was really impressed with it. Just going on a tangent about bras. So when I talked about bras a little while ago, a month ago or something, so many of you gave me recommendations and I've written them all down. But the one that came up again and again was to go to Bravissimo and get measured. That is a great idea, and I would do this. However, there is not a Bravissimo within about 150 miles of me. So yeah, we'll have to wait until I go somewhere that has one. In the meantime, Primark plus size range, can't think what it's, DD to G I think it's called, their range. Well, that's the sizes it is anyway. Is very good. I got a nude one which was £4. Yes, £4. They come in all sorts of colours. I've got that colour one as well, if you can see, like a sort of I guess it's a darker nude, but it's more of an almost dusky lilac type colour. And then I got a set of 3 which is slightly more. They've got lace. I don't think the camera's going to pick that up. It might do on the white one. Sort of a more lacy texture than the smooth, and this set was £15 for 3. I guess it was more expensive because of the lace. And got a white, a black, and another of the sort of dusky darker nude colours. So I am all sorted with bras for the moment, and what an amazing price, isn't that good? I didn't buy them in my normal size. I actually, when I bought the first one, I took a punt on the size just by looking, and it happened to be a really good fit for me, so I feel like a bit of experimenting might need to be done. Not sure the changing rooms in Primark are open yet. Anyway, I bought this pink t-shirt in an XL. It was £5, I think. Yeah, £5. This, I've already got the grey one of this. It's super soft. I wear the grey one in bed as a nightie, and yeah, it's just super soft, lovely, and I love this bubblegum pink colour. Thought that was fabulous. So that sounds like Ashley coming home from work. I've got a cardigan of dreams. They have put the pockets back onto the cardigans of dreams. They had no pockets for a while, so pockets are good. They have carried on with these very unpleasant gold buttons though, which I will be removing. I'm not keen on those at all. 50p cotton wool, because it's the law that when you go to Primark you have to buy 50p cotton wool. And I think I got a pair of earrings. Yes, I did. I got these little earrings which were £3. And I thought those went rather well with this, which I'm going to wear in bed, so I won't need earrings to go with it. But hey, I can wear it not in bed, can't I? And wear my earrings. Thought they were really pretty for summer. Finally, I got a hairbrush because this morning I couldn't find my hairbrush. So I'm sure it's somewhere, but I've had it for years, so it didn't hurt to buy a new one at 90p. Good morning, it's Tuesday. How are we all doing today? The weather is marginally less shit, and the weatherman said on the television last night, it's bank holiday weekend coming up, that we can expect temperatures of 20 degrees. 20 degrees, so that would be nice, wouldn't it? I think that would be the hottest it's been all year so far. About time we had some decent temperatures anyway. Right, today is a day of parcel dropping off. First of all, it's about 9:15 now. Parcel dropping off, I've just done them all. Then I'm going to come home, crack on with eBay listing. Got to pop out to get a click and collect Tesco order a bit later on, I think 12 o'clock. And then home again for more eBay listing. Basically a day of eBay listing today. Nothing very exciting other than that, which is good because I've got a lot of stuff around my office. I did quite a lot of sourcing while I was in Dorchester last week and picked up lots of stuff to sell, and I've got other bits and pieces around. I feel like it would be a good tidying up exercise, getting all this stuff listed and put away. So that's the plan for today. Just got some sausages out the freezer for dinner tonight. I am going to make a cowboy hot pot, which is the easiest dinner ever. Sure, I've shared that one with you before over the years, but I'll share it with you again today because that's probably going to be one of the most exciting things happening today. The morning has disappeared very quickly. Sorry, I know that's an awful place for you to sit. Yeah, the morning has disappeared very quickly. It's 12:20 and it is time. I'm not going to leave you there while I drive, don't worry. Yeah, it's time to go and get my click and collect from Tesco's. It's very windy and not cold exactly. It's 14 degrees according to the thingamybobby, but it's certainly not warm and balmy and summer-like. I had an order arrive from Shein a couple of days ago, and I've been trying on bits and pieces gradually. I really like these pink gingham trousers. That's what they look like. Sorry about the horrible light, but yeah, really quite like them. I like the length. They're not too long on me. They're sort of ankle grazer type length, and I like the cut. They're not too tight around the thighs and the knees, which is one of my dislikes. They're a little bit tighter around the waist. They're from the Curve range at Shein. They are in a 1X, I think. I find the reviews really good for choosing sizes on there. Yeah, I'm very much liking these trousers, although it's a very spring-like look, isn't it? And the weather has taken a turn since we last spoke. I went to Tesco's and picked up my stuff. Let's go make a cup of tea. I've just been watching some TV in my bedroom while tidying up my current makeup drawers. But it's time to get back to a bit of eBay now. So yeah, I went to Tesco's and picked up my shopping. Do you know, I just miss the days of normality. I know we're kind of going back to normal. Actually, that one's going elsewhere. But I miss the day when Tesco delivery, I miss when you used to go to click and collect, they used to load it into your car for you. Now they just shove a load of plastic containers at you and you have to load it all into the car yourself, which I appreciate is not the end of the world, but what? It's that human contact thing again, isn't it? They scuttle off back into their room and you end up standing there loading your car yourself, and there's none of that chatting about the weather or just passing the time of day with a person because you have to be away from them and just all of that. And when the Tesco delivery man comes and delivers here, he used to bring it all up to the kitchen for me, and it's not the end of the world to carry it up the stairs myself, but again, it's just that few minutes of human interaction. I feel like we're losing all that. And is that ever going to go back to normal? Are we ever going to have to be able to stop wearing masks? I really want not. Since things have opened up again, I think I've realised how much the mask thing is a problem for me, in terms of I just want not to wear a mask. It's not actually a problem again, but it feels a very long way from normal. I think that's what I'm saying, isn't it? That even though the world is opening up and we've been given this date of June the 21st and all of that jazz, I feel like the world feels an awfully long way from normal, and I would like it to go back to normal because I quite liked normal. It was quite good. Do you know, I honestly feel like this weather is sucking the life out of me. I find it so hard to come on here or film and be cheerful and upbeat and motivated. It's just bloody relentless, this rain. It really is. Honestly, it needs to pick up because I've had enough of it. I'm sure we all have. Anyway, I didn't come on here to moan about the weather. It's time to get the dinner ready. Let me tell you about this recipe. Such as it is, you will need a lidded casserole, not a glass of squash, a lidded casserole dish of some description that is oven proof, a packet of sausages. I happen to have these Asda extra special ones that are gluten-free for some reason. I will not have bought them because they were gluten-free. I must have missed that, but hey ho, that's fine, not a problem. So packet of sausages. I've got 2 potatoes that look to be different varieties, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to peel them and chop them up into bite-sized pieces. A tin of baked beans and a tin of tomatoes. Ideally these would be chopped tomatoes, but I don't have chopped tomatoes. I only have peeled plum tomatoes. So I'm going to chop them a bit as I put them in. And then you basically dump the whole lot into the casserole dish. You cook it at about 180 for about an hour and a half. If you're feeling fancy, you can brown the sausages first. You can add a bit of chilli sauce if you fancy it, or some barbecue sauce, or some Worcester sauce, some salt and pepper. Whatever you fancy. It's not really a rigid recipe, but it's tasty, it's easy, and it's very suitable for when you have a motivation level similar to mine this evening. The cowboy hot pot went down extremely well. It was very tasty. I didn't bother to show it to you because A, my camera was in a different room, and B, it doesn't look particularly appetising. It looks like a plate of sausage, beans and potatoes and tomatoes, but it was very tasty. We used to have it quite regularly, once every couple of weeks, when, oh excuse me, sorry, yeah, we used to have it quite regularly when Will was little and when I was working out of the house more, so we wanted sort of quick and easy things for dinner. But we hadn't had it, I honestly couldn't remember the last time we've had it, probably in a year I should think, and it was very tasty. We both enjoyed it. Anyway, I was just looking at the latest edition of Hello magazine. Actually, I wasn't. What happened was I was flicking, we've watched some television, and I've come to get ready for bed. It's only about 9:15. But I'm so tired since I was ill at the weekend. I've had really low energy. That's probably why I was unmotivated and stuff today, as well as the weather. Really low energy. I still feel a bit dehydrated as well, and just a bit bleh generally, and so I've been going to bed super early since then. But anyway, I was looking through the news websites after we'd finished watching the telly and trying to find something that piqued my interest enough to chat about current affairs a bit, and there's literally nothing of any interest in the news to me this week. That's, my interest level is somewhere down there in this week's news events so far. Somebody forced a plane to go to somewhere that it shouldn't have been going in Russia, and I can't work up any enthusiasm in that, apart from it was very naughty, obviously. And then the people of Bolton were told that they should stay in Bolton and not travel outside it because of the Indian variant of COVID, and then the government backpedalled and told them they could. Again, I haven't got a lot of interest in that, and I'm more interested in the weather report, frankly. Anyway, I then thought I'll have a quick flick through the latest edition. That's a mixture of issue and edition. The latest edition. Sounds like a sneeze. That's hilarious. Of Hello magazine on my Readly app, which this is not sponsored. They have sponsored me previously. Thought I'd have a quick look at that, and I pulled up this is the latest one up here, top left, with, oh, hang on, I didn't mean to do that. How do we go back now? Oh, to all of them. And I looked at, I'm sure Hello didn't used to be quite so royal-centric as it is now. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the last 12 covers have been royals, and then the next one after that was Kate Garraway. And then another 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that one's... don't know what that is. Oh, that's well, it is sort of royals, isn't it? But President Biden is the. There's not a picture of him, but there's a picture of the White House or the Capitol or whatever. Anyway, yeah. So there is just royals. Well, I'm sure it didn't used to be quite so royal-centric, but perhaps I'm wrong. Anyway, I was just going to have a quick flick and see Princess Diana's made the front cover of it this week with after the Martin Bashir thing, no doubt. I'll have a flick through it, and if there's anything worth chatting to you about, I'll probably come back. If not, I will see you tomorrow. So Princess Beatrice is expecting a baby, which we have known for a couple of weeks, I think. There's an article about it in here. And there's just such a nice picture of Sarah Ferguson with the Duchess of... Is she still the Duchess of York? Yes, she is, Duchess of York, with Beatrice and Eugenie there. I think that's just a lovely picture of them, all three of them. Very natural. And, I mean, obviously not that natural because it's sort of posed, isn't it? But I think it's just... It's captured them all quite nicely, hasn't it? Anyway, there's a picture of her wedding. Doesn't the Queen look lovely in that colour, incidentally, I must just say. It wasn't big on her wedding dress, I have to say. It wasn't my cup of tea, but I'm sure it doesn't matter if I liked it or not, does it? I think she looked very glowing and happy. Anyway, it says that Bookie's favourites in suggestions for her baby's name: Philip for a boy, presumably because Prince Philip has just died, and Sarah for a girl. And I think Sarah's quite an odd choice. Why would you name a baby after your mother's first name? I think that's quite odd. I don't think either of them. I think Philip might be in it somewhere, possibly. But I don't think that Sarah will feature. Personally, I could be completely wrong. What do you reckon? Can't remember what Eugenie called her little boy. Was it what was it? It was quite an unusual name, wasn't it? Quite modern. Am I thinking right here? So I'm sure somebody will tell me in the comments anyway. But yeah, I haven't got any ideas on name, but happy for her. That's nice news, isn't it? Look at this. This is how cutting edge fashion I am. According to Hello magazine, gingham is quite the thing this summer. It's a must-have. A must-have for summer. This cute check is well worth investing in for picnics in the park, outdoor get-togethers, or simply embracing the warmer weather in style. Look, this girl's got trousers almost identical to mine. I am quite the fashion trendsetter, you know. Quite the trendsetter. Good morning, it's Wednesday. How are we all doing? That's my normal start to the day, isn't it? How are we all doing? I am talking to you as I very glamorously get all the chicken off the bones and make some chicken stock. Oh, the glamour of my life, I tell you. Today it's about 9 o'clock, and I am, once I've done this, going to the dentist. The good news about today is that it is my last appointment for my current dental treatment, which is I'm very happy about. It will be nice when that is done. I won't bore you with the details of it all. The other thing I want to say is that I am experimenting with different settings on my camera. So if things are weird in terms of light and dark and different, I've got a new camera. I think I've mentioned this already, and I'm using more manual settings on this one for vlogging than I did the old one. I just stuck it on auto, and I thought, you know, I'm spending all this money on cameras, I ought to try and figure out how they work. So I've been watching various YouTube tutorials and trying different settings, and it's kind of difficult for me to say what it's like in the little screen that I see myself on as I talk to you. It depends on what it translates to on when I get it into editing mode, you know, and get it actually uploaded and edited and all of that stuff. So bear with me while I sort of go through the process of learning for the next few weeks. It may be a bit dodgy, hopefully it won't. You see, it's fine like that. It looks like I've got a really blown out background now, but as I move around, it tracks my face. It's supposed to track my face. I've rejigged all the settings this morning, but yes, that's what it's supposed to do. So anyway, yeah, dentist this morning, and then depending on how I'm feeling, just a bit of eBay listing really planned for the rest of the day, because tomorrow I'm off on my travels again, going to Bournemouth. Also having my eyebrows microbladed, yay for that, can't wait to get that redone on Friday morning. Staying with my parents tomorrow night, going out for a meal with them, yeah, then it's bank holiday weekend, isn't it? So that's the plan for the next couple of days. Right, I'm nearly done with this chicken, so I will catch up with you later on. I am back from the dentist. Definitely feel like I'm slurring my words as well. Oh, that wasn't nice. I've just taken 2 ibuprofen in anticipation of the anaesthetic wearing off. And I thought it was the last one of my treatment, but it has been discovered I need something else. So I'm back again in a month's time. Not looking forward to that. More anaesthetic. Anyway, never mind. Onwards and upwards. I'm going to do a little bit of eBay listing. Quite like a cup of coffee, but I don't think I can drink it until the anaesthetic wears off a little bit. Weird how your mouth feels all funny shape, isn't it, when you've been to the dentist? Right, I'm going to crack. Well, I'm pleased to say we've got some sunshine out there today, so that's nice. Very nice, in fact. Look, I mean, it's very, very cloudy and the sunshine is only intermittent. But it's a little bit warmer and it's a little bit brighter. And for that, we are grateful. I'm grateful anyway. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a very glamorous job. It's about 2:30, I think, maybe 2:45. I've just finished off my eBay listings for today. And I am going to get down on my hands and knees and scrub the carpet. Or can you see how, you can actually through the camera, I think, how dirty the treads of this carpet. This carpet in up here, look at how dirty they are, is on its absolute last legs. The carpet goes all the way through the lounge, and we've had it up when we did all the decorating in the lounge. The carpet came up and it's gone back down. It doesn't, obviously we've replaced the window, so it doesn't even go to the edge now, because it used to be a skirting board, now it's not, and yada yada. And it's not properly down and it's filthy dirty. I did actually buy a carpet cleaner and we have used it several times, and it has kept the carpet just about going. Obviously there's no point in replacing the carpet until we get the house finished off. Oh, while I'm talking about that as well, finally had the quote from the second builder. Both the quotes are very close, bearing in mind it's quite a big job, so that's kind of good. That means they're sort of both in the right area. One of them involved a little bit more work. It's going to do the new internal wall for the kitchen and the steel joist, the RSJ, for that as well. And I think that was the builder we preferred out of the two. So I don't know when he's going to be able to do it, but he's coming back for a second meeting with us just to go through the quote and clarify a few things on it. But it is actually moving in the right direction, so that's good. Bathroom is booked in for my ensuite bathroom. This is for 15th of November, I think that's due to start. So again, that's good. So hopefully there will be progress of some description on the house this year, so that's good. Anyway, back to the carpet. Yeah, I bought a carpet cleaner and shampooing machine thingamajig, Vax, whatever it's called. And it's okay. I mean, this carpet is beyond redemption, frankly. One of the reasons for this is not just use, it's because we don't have a kitchen door going out of the kitchen, and so all the traipsing through the house with bags of rubbish and taking stuff out of the bin and everything, or food shopping and everything, all has to come in through that entrance. But when we have a door out from the kitchen, it's going to make the world of difference to the overuse of the carpet in here. But until then, we have to live with this carpet. So I am going to, because you can't shampoo a carpet with an upright Vax on the stairs, unfortunately. So I'm going to get down on my hands and knees and scrub it with a good old-fashioned bowl of soapy water and a scrubbing brush, because that's the only way to get that dirt off. And I'm not looking forward to it, but I'll be very pleased when it's done. Usually I just live with it and I'm not too bothered about it, but it's just got to the stage that I'm like, no, enough's enough now. It's always difficult to tell whether it looks any better or not when it's wet, but I hope it does. When it dries off, it's never going to be perfect. In fact, it looks worse through the camera now. But once it dries off, hopefully it'll be better. At least I know I've scrubbed it with soapy water anyway, so it can't be that filthy dirty. Maybe. So I was just going through my little box of makeup I need to try that I haven't tried yet. Why are you so low down? Let's pop you up a little. There we are. And I came across this Lottie London eyeshadow, which I think I showed in my last beauty spot video. It was one that came in this little glass pot, and I said it looked really glittery, and then I put it on the back of my... It does look incredibly glittery and is bloody... There's bits of it everywhere already, which is irritating, because when you can get... Well, I don't really understand the whole thing of that, because when you can get a perfectly good eyeshadow in a palette pressed like that with no mess, and I've now got this level of mess all over my... gone everywhere. It's got a lid, it's got a little pressy down thing. It's all just a bit of a pain. Just you just go, why? You know. However, I said I would try it, so I thought I'd pop it over the eyeshadow that I've got on. Let me just pull you in a little so you can see. So that's what it looks like in the pot. And I said it looked terrifying and really glittery. I'm just going to do it with my finger. But when I put it on the back of my hand, I actually thought it looked really nice. I can already feel it falling out onto my face, even though I'm doing it with my finger. But it is actually a really nice metallic foiled finish. I mean, that is pretty, isn't it? But there's quite a lot of it down my face now. Yeah, a nice little sprinkling of it all down my face, which is enough to put... I'm too old to faff about with a product like that. Really, but it does look pretty. I mean, that's really nice and foiled and without being glittery, I think. Let's try some on the other eye as well, just for a bit of balance, because if I have to answer the door to anybody, they'll think I'm a bloody nutter when I just tried to tap the excess off my finger with the brush that time to see if there would be less fallout down my face that way. Oh, I do like the colour, I have to say, and the finish is really pretty. But yeah, too messy for me, that is. It is still the same day. I've just put a t-shirt on and taken my makeup off in the middle of making chicken soup for dinner. In fact, I think I need to go and add the chicken to it. It's amazing how much more energy you have when the sun comes out. I've sat out and read my book for a bit this afternoon, and it's just lovely. Oh, hello. Hello. How are you? Did you want something to eat? Did you? Would you like something to eat? Do you want to be stroked? No, you want to avoid my hand, really, don't you? Sorry, as I was saying earlier, or just now even, Cat is now fed. Yeah, it's amazing how much more energy and drive and enthusiasm I have when the weather's nice. Look at that now, it's proper blue sky out there, and it's lovely, it's warm as well. Anyway, I've made some nice warming chicken and vegetable soup for dinner. Just pop the chicken into that, and that's just warming through. I'm going to turn that off now, actually, and I'll warm it up when Ashley comes in. He is bringing home some fresh bread from the bakery to have with it, some bread and cheese with that. I think it might be a film night tonight, as it's Wednesday. I actually put the tortoise out for the first time today, out the back, about 2 hours ago. I suspect he's now hidden himself away. Can't find the tortoise, but I thought I'd show you my foxgloves, which have just come out. Aren't they lovely? And is that a lupin in the corner there? That's coming up as well. Really pretty. Geraniums are flowering as well there, and they're from last year. Always quite hardy geraniums. They always seem to last the winter quite well. And the wisteria is still going. Doesn't that look lovely? There's a thumbnail right there. That looks lovely against the blue sky, doesn't it? So pretty. My calla lilies are still out. And camellia's nearly finished now. Good morning. Finally, it is sunglasses and short sleeves weather. I was about to have my breakfast at my desk and I realised it's far too nice to do that. So you've got a horrible background there, but I've got a lovely view. Look at that blue sky, isn't that just glorious? And I've got protein yoghurt with that lovely Sunbird chocolate and cherry granola, which I'm very much enjoying, that I showed you a couple of weeks back, and a glass of orange juice. It's a little bit of a breeze, but it's warm enough for short sleeves, just. So I'm going to very much enjoy sitting out here for a little while. Just realised I haven't picked the camera up since this morning. I'm in Mum and Dad's garden. It is glorious, just been sitting there in that little sun trap on the patio, and it's really, really warm. It's lovely. Had a good day, had quite a good drive down here, just even driving in the sunshine, that beautiful blue sky look. Even driving in the sunshine is nice, you know, when it hasn't been sunny for so long. And yeah, had a good drive down here, and then Dad's dementia therapist came round this afternoon to spend time with him, so Mum and I went out for a coffee. Mum did her shopping while I did some charity shops. And then we've come back home, we've sat in the garden. I've painted Mum's toenails for her with my gel polish machine. And we're just sitting chilling really. Dad's just gone up to have a shower. And we're going out for dinner this evening to a pub not too far away. Yeah, that's today's update. We're having a very civilised gin and tonic and a couple of nibbles in the garden. It's very pleasant. We've just been for dinner at this lovely pub here. Good morning, it's Friday, we've made it to the end of another week. I'm at my parents', obviously, still. This morning has not dawned quite as bright and sunny as I hoped it would. The sun is there, I think it might peek through at some point. I've not actually looked at what the forecast is for the rest of the day. Shall we have a look while I'm looking at that? So this morning I am off to get my eyebrows microbladed at 10:30. Where's the weather app? Weather. Ooh, cloudy here all day. What is it at home? Hoping it's it's raining at home. 13 degrees and currently raining. Cloudy at home all day as well. Ooh, that's not nice. Is it Sunday and Monday? Look as though they're going to be okay. Yes. So that was our one day of summer yesterday. It's over now. It's all done. Quick outfit of the day. I am wearing again my pink gingham trousers from Shein, which I'm very much liking. Little rose gold flat belly pumps from, I think they're Pavers, a couple of years ago. And this top that I bought from Primark recently that I appear to have managed to get foundation down. Oh deep joy, that's me in white tops. I feel like this t-shirt doesn't look too bad with it. Again, this is a newish one from Shein. I think, have I shown you this week? I don't think I have. But the good news, the foundation did come out, but the shirt is now soaking wet. It's a good start to the day, isn't it? I just wanted to talk to you briefly about the video that went live today was the one about sponsored videos and the robot Hoover video, and loads of comments from you on that. I've just been reading through them, and the vast majority of you saying no, don't put the video up because give them free advertising, which is true, and a lot of you saying also the company might give really bad service. I just wanted to, if it had been direct orders with the company, I don't think I'm going to put the video up anyway. I think I've pretty much decided that. It's a while since I filmed that video before you actually saw it, and I pretty much decided I wasn't going to put the actual review video up, so I don't think you'll be seeing that. But had it been that you had to order direct from that company, if you wanted the Hoover, I definitely wouldn't have put the Hoover up because of the way that they have ghosted me and not got back in touch. However, the Hoover is purchased through Amazon, so if you did buy, I realised the company would still get the profit, but from a customer service angle, I felt safe in the fact that it was being bought on Amazon Prime through Amazon, so your contract, had you wished to buy it, would have been through Amazon. So yeah, there was that issue, but I'm not going to put the video up anyway, or obviously talk about the Hoover anymore, because yeah, situation hasn't changed. But I think a lot of you enjoyed the sort of behind the scenes look at how things go with sponsored videos and that sort of thing, so thank you for all the comments on that. Yeah, eyebrows this morning at 10:30. I have put some makeup on, but I've sort of left the area around my brows a little bit clear of makeup. She wipes it all over anyway before she starts, so I'll end up with just a foundation circle around the outside of my face, no doubt, so that'll look nice. I have just got home. Excuse my mental hair, it's 3 o'clock. God, that was a bad journey. Oh, fresh air. Such a bad journey. I suppose it was never going to be good. That coast road is always a nightmare. Look at my eyebrows, by the way. I had my eyebrows done. Yeah, that coast road is always a nightmare, but it's Friday, it's half term, and it's bank holiday, which was never going to be a winning combination. I'm just very grateful I'm not going northbound up the M5, because there's about a 40-mile tailback, probably more than that actually, from Tiverton to Clevedon outside Bristol. So I'm very glad I'm not in that. But yeah, it took me over 3 hours to get back. But yes, my brows, so pleased with them. They take a few days to calm down, obviously. Let me just show you that they look very dark at the moment. They will calm down a bit. But yes, very pleased with them. Hurt, it was very unpleasant. It's not a nice treatment to have done, but I've not been for 2 years, and I was chatting away to the therapist, who I've obviously not seen for 2 years, and that took my mind off it a bit, so it wasn't too bad. And she's way cheaper than anybody here. I think I said that earlier this week. Such a nice girl as well. I need to unload the car, all my charity shopping, and I'm going to unpack, and I'm going to sit down with a cup of tea and watch some Real Housewives. Got the second half of the New Jersey reunion to watch, and episode 2 of Beverly Hills. I quite enjoyed the first episode of Beverly Hills. Did anybody else watch that last week? What do you think of this series? I think it's going to be good. It's going to be all about Erica, isn't it, and her divorce. But lots of juicy gossip, I suspect. So yes, very much looking forward to that. And then it's the weekend, and then next week we're away. I don't know what I'm going to do about next week's weekly, actually. I might not do a weekly next week, because we're going away Tuesday, coming back Thursday, so obviously I'll film while we're away, so I might put that up as the weekly for that week. Yes, that's what I might do, and just scrub the rest of the weekly vlog. Right, I think I am going to take my leave. Wishing you all, you'll have had the bank holiday weekend by the time you've seen this, but wishing you all a lovely bank holiday weekend, and next time I see you will be, I think my next one will be, actually you'll have seen that already because it's this Wednesday and you're not seeing this until Sunday. It's all so complicated. Have a lovely weekend. Thank you very much for spending another week with me, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.